Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is October 2022 and variant 2, paper 4. So let's see how we can do this one. At a football's club, season tickets are sold for seated areas and standing areas. So two areas are there. And he mentioned that sitting ratio is 5 and standing ratio is 3. And the cost of the season ticket for the standing area is this much. And we need to find seated area. So write $ and ratio. And this is a standing, so standing ratio is 3. So put them in front of each other. And I'm not looking for the seated ones is 5 and is the area. So, so this X and here 5 and simply do cross multiply. So 3 times 2x and 5 times 245. This 3 will divide there. And ultimately we get our answer. So 15 5s are 75. So $75. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, easy. In 2021, the value of the team players is this many $1 million. And after 1 year, this decreased by 12%. So this is called original or old. So let me tell you, original or old, whenever given, we always take as 100%. It's called full. Full is called 100%. So write $ and percentage. So 100% is 2.65. And we're looking for after 10% decrease, so minus it becomes 88. So 88% equals to what? So now I'm going to multiply X times 200 and 88 times 265, 2.65. And these 100 will divide there. So I hope so, no confusion at all. And answer is coming with us. So 2.3 millions, okay? 2.332 million. So, and he was asking for this. So answer is 2.332. Next part, the number of people at a football match is this many. And this means this is what? 6.24% of the total people allowed to stadium. So total people is mean like a full. Full is called original, is take as 100. So it means this, we need to find total. Total mean original. Original means 100. So write percentage and write here people. So we need to find how many total. So 100 and here I want to find total. And this is equals to this much. So 6.25% is actually equals to 1455. Now cross multiply. So X times to 6.25 equal to 100 times to 1455. So 1455 divided by 6.25. So let's see. So answer is coming with us is 23280. So this was a total seats available. Okay, but only 6%, 6.2% of this is equal to that. I hope so you got the idea. This is mentioned here, average attendance increase exponentially 4% each year for 3 years. So so in 16 to 19. So find out in 19 the attendance is this much. So after 3 years we know it. Before 3 years I want to find. So for your knowledge, whenever exponentially increase or decrease come, we will apply compound interest formula. And compound interest formula is A equals to P times to 1 plus R over 100 to power T. If increase, then plus. If this decrease, then minus. So I hope so this part is clear. But after 3 years, this is called starting value. This is starting this ending value. So this value will come here. So 1631. P is unknown and 1 plus rate of increasing is 4 compound interest and 3 years. So what I will do, this whole value will divide down. So 1631 over 1 plus 4 over 100 to power 3 will give us actual sorry, actually attendance. Okay. So let me check. We can type separate even, or you can type together. So no issue at all. An answer is coming with us is P equal to 1449.95. But we know, it is a whole number. So 3SF I need, don't want, which you don't want bigger than 4, so add. So when I add here, it becomes 1450. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, B part. Another club sells season tickets for the individuals and for the families. And family ratio is 2, individual ratio is 7, clearly mentioned. He mentioned that number of family season tickets is sold is X. So family is X. So we can do an easy way. So this is called tickets right here, tickets and ratio, tickets and ratio. Family tickets are X and ratio are 2. So 2 and X right in front of each other. And I'm looking for individuals. So 7 writing here, and individual, I want to know it. So I for question mark. So an I is equals 2 times to I equal to 7 times to X. So individual is equals to 7X, and these two will divide there. I get this answer. So individual is equal to 7X by 2. So it means I can fill this value will come here. So 7X over 2. Further, he is asking in 19 number of the family season tickets sold by 12 per dollar, 12 increased tickets, whatever, increased by 12, and number of individual tickets decreased by 26. So first in 18, X tickets are for their family and now increased by 12. So we can say X plus 12. And then according to situation, he mentioned here very clearly that decrease by 26. So this value decrease means subtract. So 7X by 2 minus 26. So I hope so. This idea is very clear. Now this statement, in 19, the number of individual season tickets sold is a 3 times. So individual IND, individual is equal to 3 times to family tickets. So I hope so. The idea is clear. So this is a whole story. So we have to find equation in X and then find out X. So let's see. So individual ticket in 19 is this line. So this value will come here and this value will come here. So let's try to solve 7X by 2 minus 26, 3 times 2X plus 12. So 3 times 2X and 3 to 36. And 7X by 2. Some students do mistakes, they try to multiply here. Wrong. We have to make a single fraction. So 36 will go on other side. And 36 plus 26 is giving 62. So when these go and add, so I get a 3X and plus 62 is 7X over 2. Now I can multiply 2 there. So 7x equal to 6x, 2 into 3 is 6x, and 2 2s are 4, 2 6 are 12. And it comes here, subtract. So 7x minus 6x equal to 124. So x is 124. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. First he said make equation. So this is this part. Write equation in x. And then he's asking first to find out the x value. So I hope so you got the idea. Let's go for the next question. Number 2. And one value is unknown, but what a question is, we given a cuboid, its square base, length, and width are equals to each other. Okay. And he mentions that its volume, and all of you know volume formula of the any cuboid is length, width into height. You can see that x into x give you x squared into this become this. Well, volume is very clear. So this is not our point to discuss. He is given us that 2 is unknown. So plug in 2 in the equation. And when I plug in 2 square 4 and 9 minus 2, so 4 times 7 is becoming 28. So I hope so clear. So first answer, we have to write it here, is 28. Let's go for the next part. Complete the table. We have done it. And now we have to go on a grid opposite page. Do we have to draw from 0 to 9? So let's start 0, 0 first of all, and then 1, 8. Okay, 0, 0. So let's start 0, 0. So 0, 0 is here. And next part is, and before you start, you know, I said many times, we have a special formula, value divided by number of boxes. This formula we have to use along x-axis and along y-axis. So when I use this, what is gap here? 1 minus 0 is 1, so 1 comes up. Divide how many boxes are there? 5 boxes. So I get 0.2. So one small box is 0.2. You can say that, for example, 0.2, 4, 6, 8, and 1. And what about this situation? 10 minus 0 is 10. So 10 divided by number of boxes, 5 boxes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I got 2. It means one small box equals to 2. And half box equals to 1. So let's start. And I think point is clear. So now I'm starting and let's see how we can do it. First 0, 0 done, x1, y8, x1, y8. Where is 8? As I said that one small box is 2 along y-axis. So here out of 10, when it one box down, 8 or 2, 4, 6, 8. So this 8 here. And this is a point I'm looking for. So let's go for the next part. 228. X is 2, Y is 28. Again, the 28 is one box down is 28 here. So go from here and meet here. So this point. So this point is I'm looking for. Next point is 354. 354. So 3 and 54. Where's 54 students? 52, 54. This is a 54 line. Okay. And where's 3? There's a line of 3 go up. And where they cut here. Okay. So keep your eye here. This eye here. I just erase, and this is my answer. Next part is 480. X is 4, Y is 80. So X is 4 here, this line of 4, and this line of 80, and they meet here. Keep your eye here. Okay, now this is done even, and let's go for 500. X is 5, Y is 100. So I think now you're familiar, 5 from here, 100 from here, they meet here. And next value is 6108. 6108. 108 is naturally one box below is 108, and 6 is this line. I believe you're understanding. Let's talk about next one. And 798. It's 98. 98 is one box below is 98, and 7 is because one box each 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's go for the next part. Then 864, 864, 864. Where's 64, students? 64 is two box up. I believe you're understanding what I'm saying. Keep your eye here. Okay, let's talk about last part, and that is 90. So it is so easy. 90. It means it is here. So now I'm going to sketch it and have a look here how we can do it. Smooth curve, some student join directly like that. No, you can't directly join. So smooth, have a look here. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. Even I show you first this one. Don't some student join like this. Wrong joining. Sorry, this is a I think you're understanding. And then meet with that. Somehow straight, but here bending. Again bending. You see this the smooth here. Okay. Now we'll join it. You can use even for long distance use scale, but better still don't use scale. You see, gradually it is coming. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this graph is done. Now she'll show that the total surface area of cuboid, let me check any part left behind. Oh yes, there is one part left behind for 2 marks. Find the values of when the volume is 1 foot, is 44. So as you know, along y-axis, we have a volume, this is a volume. So where's 44? 44 is one box up, 42, and then 44. So take a scale and 44. Let's strike a blue color line. So this is a clear, and this is a volume is equals to 44. So it meeting where 2 points. Take a scale and one time it is meeting here. So you can see this one. And second meeting point is here. So I hope so you got a point clear. Is coming from this arrow. And this is my answer number 1. And this is my answer number 2. So sorry, it is very clear. One box is a 0.2 along. So this is a 2.2, 2.4, 2.6. So this is giving 2.6. And what about this 8.2, 8.4? So 8.4. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so. The idea is very, very clear. And we have to write the correct values. So let me recheck. Yeah, 2.6 and 8.4. 2.6 and 4. There's a range of values in the marks scheme. We can find it. So if you come slightly left or right, and here also side left, so no, not a big trouble. Okay, I hope so clear. This is a show that total surface area of the cuboid is this. This part is not connected with this diagram, with this part linked with diagram here. This is not the curve part. Okay, what is a technique to find out the total surface area? We have two techniques, one with a formula and one without formula. Okay, I write both for you. Total surface area, TSA, is actually cross area into 2 plus perimeter of cross area into length. This formula. And even you talk about cross area, now you have to plan first of all. which shape you want to take as a cross area. So you want this is x, and the height is what? Let me check. 9 minus x. So 9 minus x. So you want to take it which shape as a cross area is a very important thing here. Some students take this bottom as a cross area, no problem. If you take this wall as a cross area, no problem. You take top as a, so it is your wish. I take this as a cross area. And if I take this cross area, okay, so what happens, students? The cross area is this area of the square, so x times 2x, n into 2. Short form, I get x square, so 2x square is coming. You see, somehow it starts resembling now. And what is the perimeter of cross area? So perimeter of cross area, what is the perimeter of cross area? I show you blue lines, this plus, plus, plus. So one time x, second time x, third and fourth. So 4x's are there. So it means 4x's are there. So x plus x, or simply write 4x. And length is this much is length. So I just multiply 9 minus x. Sometimes length is called, sometimes it's called height. In this option, I take as a height. So now I can multiply 4 and this into this multiply. So I get what I get here, 36x. And this multiply with that, I get negative 4x to the power 2. So 36x I'm writing before, and this subtract, I get a negative 2x square. This is a TSA, total surface area. If you don't like this way, other way we have what? Go find out area. There is a bottom, like x into x become x squared into 2. Why into 2? Because the base area and the top area. Top area is called a ceiling. This is a square, same. So what is the area of this wall? This one. Look, I'll show you in a yellow color. This is yellow color wall. How to find yellow color wall? This time to that. Okay, and for your knowledge, this front is also same, 9x minus into x, because this the back wall is also same. So all same. So why we waste our time? Simply say plus 9 minus x into x, and that's it. 9x minus x squared, and into 4. Why into 4? Because we have a 4 sides out there. So we got a 4 multiplying side, and we got a same answer, 4x into 9, 36x, and 4x into x, 4x squared. So same answer is coming. So as you can see here, so you choose this technique or that technique, both are acceptable. Let's go for the next part. He's saying find the surface area where the volume is maximum, and volume is a maximum is here, and that is 98 volume, but x value is 6. So add 6. So put x value 6 where in that formula. And that's it. So total surface area 36 times to 6 and minus 2 times 2, 6 square. And if you type in calculator, it is giving us 144 centimeter square. So I hope so. Both questions are very, very clear. Let's talk about this question. He's saying Kai and Anne carry out a survey for distance traveling in kilometers of 200 cars. So sample of 200 cars. And Kai completes the frequency table at below and how to find mean. This kind of data is called a group data. Whenever group data mean we need a mid class. So I find here mid class represent by X and frequency represent by F. So how to find mid class? Add them and divide by 2. So 100 plus 80, 180 divided by 2. I show one time, and then you can do rest yourself. So it is coming 90. And now 150 and 100. So it becomes 125. So 200 and this one, if you add, this is becoming very simple, 350. And if you take it half of it, 175. And what is a half of it? 200 to 500, so 250 comes. If we add them, 700, half is 350. I hope so you got it, how I got a mid class. And mean formula, we have what, students? Sigma fx by sigma f. Sigma fx means you will multiply f into x. So 7 and this multiply, 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 multiply. And sigma stand for add them. After multiplying, add them. It is coming in the numerator. But what coming denominator? Simply frequency, add them, that is 200. So no waste of time. So this bar also called mean. So 7 times 290 just show working. So this multiply 33 into 125 and 76 into 175 and 52 into 250 and 32 into 350 and divided by we have 200. And when you type in calculator, so answer is coming with us 211.275. And after rounding, you can say that the answer is rounding is coming 3SF. I need, don't want. So 211 because kilometers, so kilometers. Let's talk about next question. And next part is asking here. So different intervals, final group is different. Final group, different interval. So without calculating, estimate the mean for this data, find difference between the both means. Like what mean I got before, one is new mean. He said, no, find difference, but without finding the whole process. So one way student will, what they will do, that's the way I done up. They will find the same mean down, and when they get answer, then they subtract. But he said, no, you will not do this. We calculate without calculating a mean, and you must show you all working. Very interesting. So what is technique, students? Before I start this question, I will give you an idea. And what is that idea? For example, I have a 3 sample of data. One example, 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 4, 9, and divide by 3. If I find the mean of this data, it is coming 7 to 9, 9 by 3, come 3 mean is coming. But let's say if I keep the first value same, second value same, but third value I change it. For example, 5, 3, 4 plus 3, 7. Yes, 7 plus 5, 12. Yes, 7 is okay. If I find the average now, you can check it, side 10, 10 plus 2, 12. 12 by 3 got a 4. And the difference is coming up between the mean is how much? 1. This technique, I am doing full working, but he said, no, don't do this working. So let's see how we can do from here, okay? This 7 and this 4, you will subtract. This 7 and this 4 will subtract. After subtracting, divide by the 3. And look, I got a same answer. I repeat again. So there are same values, don't care about those. Okay. And this is a difference. Actually, I'm finding difference also here. This difference becomes 0, this becomes 0, but this difference not coming 0 actually, okay? And this difference is coming this one and divide by same number. So because some student ask, why dividing the same number? We are taking only last sample because you can see that I got this answer by this technique because actually we are subtracting each values, okay? So, but here not affecting, but here it affects come. I hope so you got the idea. So let's start. So same story, I will do it here. So first of all, I will use as I use here last values and divide by the sample. Same story I will do here. I will find the difference of the mean, divide by what? 200. This 200 come from where? Sample. And upper part, the difference coming. How to find difference? So let's see. Bigger is, I think, here. What is difference? You know it. How to find this value? The gap of this is 350 into 32. So 350 into 32. 350 into 32. Same story here. What is the gap here, so students? The gap is 60 and 60 into 32. 60 into, sorry, this is a 330. This is a 330. So what is the average of class? First of all, 330 average of class is X mid class, and multiply 332. So 330 into 32. And I believe you got answer. So let me check it with my calculator. 350 times 232 minus 330 times 232 and divided by 200. Yes, I'm getting 3.2 answer. So 3.2 difference is there between the mean difference. So I hope so you understood this lower example very well and you got the concept. Histogram is drawn as shown by Kai's frequency table, and here height, frequency density is also called height of block. When you find the height of block, so this is height is called frequency density or histogram, frequency density. Okay, so let's see, and what is the and height of the column is 2.6. So what is the formula? Frequency density equal to frequency by class width. So let's see, 200 to 300, 200 to 300. Which one? So let me check. Guys, okay. Yeah, this table he talk about. Okay, so 200, 300, this one. So let me check again, 200, 300. Yeah, exactly. And height he found. So let's start. Frequency density, frequency by class width. So let's try. Frequency class width is simple gap of them. So 300 minus 200. Look, I'm writing for you. And what is frequency for this? This one is 52. 52 is a class of that. So frequency is there. So when I divided 52 divided by 100, my answer is coming 0.52. But his answer is coming, he's showing it height. This is also called height of the column. My answer is smaller, his answer is bigger. And whenever we go for small number to big number, we always multiply. So it means we have to multiply with some number. So I think so. Check it with a into 2. If I multiply, or do one thing, you can divide these values even. So 2.6 divided by 0.52, and I'm getting 5. Short story you can do by trial error. Into 2, check it matches, no. Into 3, it matches, no. Into 5, yes, it matches. It means we got a rule of the whole question now. Into 5, into 5, into 5. But not always. Sometimes our value is bigger, is smaller. So then we have to divide. You know it, you are very. So now we will follow what? 80 to 100. 80 to 100, 80 to 100. So what is formula? Frequency 7 and gap is this. So 7, gap is 100 minus 80. So we get 7 divided by 20, and answer is coming 7 by 20 times to 5. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, I got 1.75. Same way, this is a frequency density or frequency by class width. Now I'm not showing formula, but I'm writing direct for the third column and then fourth column. So first of all, this is coming here. The gap is coming here. It means 200 minus 150. And the last is 400 minus 300. So only I need a frequency of 150 to 200, 150 to 200, 150 to 200. So 76. So 76. Okay. And 76 divided by what? This is a 50 only. So if I divide the 50 into 5, answer is coming. So I get what answer first? 7 by 4. And 7 by 4 multiply with 5. And answer is coming up finally 7.6. And I hope so you got the idea. And last one is what is a frequency for the last column? 30, so 32, 300 to 400. 300 to 400. Height is 32. Sorry, frequency is 32. And let's 32 divided by 100 gap. So we'll check it here. It's coming, whatever answer is coming, 8 by 25 into 5. So even into 5, I done 1.6 is our final answer. So answer we have finally done. So this is just for checking. Okay. And rest 3, this and this and this, we got answers right. Let's go for the probability. One car is picked from random, is random. Okay. Find the probability the car has traveled more than 300 kilometers, more than 300 kilometers. Okay. Again, we have to apply it more than 300 kilometers. So one car is picked. Okay. All right. More than 300. So more than 300, we have a, if you look at carefully, we have a, wait a minute, please. Yeah. So, yes. So more than 300 is, and how many cars are there? 52. And total cars are, so it means this is my required total is 200. So 32 favorable options. This one total is this one. So 32 by 200. So 32 by 200. And if we type in calculator, or you can say 4 over 25. I hope so. Point is very clear. Now, 2 cars are picked at random. Okay. And not 1 car, 2 cars. So he said that both cars travel 150 or less, 150 or less, 150 or less. So this is a 150 and less. So it means add them. So 33 plus 7 become 40 out of 200. So let's start. So first answer, I'm saying 40 out of 200. When one car is gone from here and one car gone from here because picked. So 39 left here and 199 left. So if we check it in calculator while typing, so let's see what answers turn to be. Answer is 39 over 995. I hope so you're getting the point. Because when you take one car out, so naturally one less from here and one less from here. That is why 39 and 1 double. Okay, but one car is traveled more than 200. So one more than 200 car or T for travel. And other car is a travel 100 or lesser. More than 200 and less than 100. Okay, so two travel. So this, but two possibility. Maybe we pick first 200 above and then less, or maybe 300 less than 100 first I picked and bigger than 200 later. So two possibilities I have. So I will put a plus sign and I will do this way. What is the logic? Whenever in the process, there's a process, one car, second car is a process. In process multiply, more than two processes always add. So here and here, I believe you're understanding. More than 200. So how many cars are more than 200? So more than 200 cars, if you check it carefully, 200 and above, add them. So it is coming 84 because 32 plus 52, 84. So one sample is 84. And okay, let me write there 84. And now one less come here, 199. Other cars should be less than 100, less than 100. Less than 100 means this, so 7 only. So I will write here 7. So you can do this way into 2 simply, or second option is what? We can find it another way again. I mean here 200, here 199. And first this will come here and this will come here. This is a long way, or you find it this into 2. So this into 2, no need to write it. So same thing. So 84 divided by 200 into 7 divided by 199 into 2, I do directly. And answer is coming for whole 147 over 4975. I hope so clear. Actually, it means it's like that, maybe understanding better. bigger than 200, less than 100. Now, bigger than 200, less than 100. Bigger than 200, less than 100. So I'm looking for this branch. I'm looking for this branch. Why? Because one is more than 200, second less than 100. So this branch, and or first is 100, less than 100, second is a bigger than 200. So it means this branch and this branch. I hope so you got the idea. Let's go for next. Question number 4. What is described fully single transmission A onto B? What is going on from A onto B? When shape is not just change the position only, so this space and this space is called translation. So I can see here translation, okay, by column vector. What is a column vector? Because first X comes, then Y comes. So let's see, this point moves on this point, how many boxes? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is going this way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 and 8. But make sure 7 is right side and 8 downwards. This is and this is. Because naturally, what is the rule? X positive here, X negative here, Y positive upwards, Y negative downwards. So I'm going X positive and Y negative. So finally, answer is 7 and minus 8. I hope so this part clear. Now A onto C. For your knowledge, before onto is called object, after onto is called image. If you will not do care of this, so you will lose at least 1 mark. Okay, A onto C. So A onto C. What is going on here? So A onto C, not C onto A. Make sure A onto C is this. Let's see what happening. A onto C. It is a look like rotation. Yeah, A onto C, and we have to look that where is the center. Okay, so it looked like clockwise, but no, it's not a clockwise. In clockwise, it will come upward shape. It is an anti-clockwise. See, if this comes, is become this shape. This side goes here. This side goes here, and this side goes here. So it is coming anti-clockwise all. Okay. Now second number you know to so the first of all it is a rotation anti-clockwise, anti-clock. Now thing is now where's center and what is angle? We can use by tracing paper, okay, and or you counting boxes. What I can feel that look at here, I can check, or drawing two perpendicular bisector concept. So you can watch my YouTube recordings. You can find easily from there how we could use two techniques, one using tracing paper and one is a compass with a two perpendicular bisector concept. But anyway, I can feel this, look at here, this 3 box and 2. Look, 3 boxes, 2 boxes, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. So you can sense that this is an anti-clockwise. And what is angle between first and last? So this angle is 100% 90 degree. So it means that, or I can show you, this is center is a naturally, from here, look, this 3 and 1, 3 and 1 is not matching. So it means 3, 2, 3, 2, and 3, 2. So I believe you got the idea. And if I join these 2 points, what is angle from there to here? 90 degree. So I can say here, center is x0, y8, x0. So first of all, 90 degree, and center x0, y8. Rotation 90 degree, clockwise, anti-clockwise 90 degree, and center is very clear. Let's go for next, A on to D. Make sure A is object. A is object, D is image. How we can do this thing? Take, it is a very clear, it's look like a enlargement. Okay, join corresponding points. You see, I'm going to join corresponding. Then join these 2 points. Don't take close to each other. take away from each other. Then you can get your points more accurate. You see, they intersecting at this point. So what is A on to D is going on. Make sure the formula we have, first of all, right here, enlarge. So 1 mark for it out of 3 marks. And then write center. Center, yeah, I got it just now. What is center? X is -1, Y is 4, -4. X is -1, -4. But interesting is scale factor. Formula of scale factor is image size up, object down. So that is why you must know what is object. Before on 2 is up. So A is object and D is image. So this object, this image. So this is a 1 box I kept up. This 2 box I kept down. So half, and center is coming one side, so positive half. If center come in the middle of the object image, it's called negative half. So here I can say only and only positive half. In the last part, he's asking us that draw the image of shape A. Again, A becomes object. In reflection line, this one. Very interesting how to make it y equal to x plus 8. Y equals to x plus 8. Ideal options we have, we can take it any 2 number from this to this. Okay, any 2 number, 6 or 2 or 3, 1, 0, negative 6, okay. But ideal number, I take x0, y0. When I plug in x0 in the place of here, look at here, I show you. When I plug in x0 here, y equal to 0 plus 8. So y becomes 8. So this over x0, y8. Second option, I plug in y0. When I plug in y0 here, so this 0 equal to x plus 8. 8 goes there, x become -8. So -8. So 0 minus 8, x0, y8, x0, y8 here. So I mark here. And x minus -8, y0, I mark here. Now take a scale and join them. So I believe you're understanding, inshallah. Okay, shape A, so we can make a long line or we make a this much line only. I repeat, if you make a long line, no issue at all, but I can make this much only. Reason, because it is going to reflect somewhere here, this one. So why I make it extra space, take an extra space. So let's start. This, how much away from, some student by mistake think this 1 box, they try to make image here. Total wrong. Whenever you're standing in front of mirror, okay, so you, how much image, same gap, and this angle always 90 and 90. So we have to look our image always in 90 degree. So is it 90 degree? No way. Check it here. Is it 90 degree? No way. But is it 90 degree? No. This is a 90 degree. See? So it means the answer is where this half box. So where's half box? Again 90 degree. So it means this in point we have answer. And what about this one? This one is a 1.5 box. With image half and 1 box. What about this? Half box and half box. So it means here, this is on the line, it will not move anywhere. This is half box here, so half box here. I think all points are clear. Let's try to join them. First, I join these 2 points. These 2 points. Then I join these 2 points. Now this point I'll join. Look. And so I hope so you understood very well. This is object and this is image. So concept is very, very clear. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Let's go for question number next, number 5. So in this question, he mentioned clearly there is a 1 car and 1 bus. You can see this one. The car motion is this one, solid line, solid line. In the car, bus is a dotted line. You can see this dotted line. So first question, acceleration for the car you're asking for. And this is acceleration. Best technique, take the coordinates. What is this coordinate? X is 18 and Y 24. I'm writing here 18 comma 24. And what is this point here? X is 0, Y is 10. Repeat, because here X is 0 and Y is 10. So I think I can find easily what is given formula Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. Logically, there are two rules we have in a velocity time graph. In a speed time graph, we have two rules. Rule number one, the gradient is actually equals to acceleration. Rule number two, the area under lines equals to distance traveled. So I hope so clear. So because he was asking acceleration is called gradient. So I'm writing A here, and Y2 is 24, Y1 is 10. So 24 minus 10, and X2 is 18, X1 is 0. So you can label even, okay, make easy. And his answer is coming with us is 14 by 18. Yes, 14 by 18. Or you can write in decimal even, no issue at all. You will type in decimal, it is coming 0.778 meter per second square. Or you simplify them, two fours are two sevens are two nines are. And let's move on next part. In the first 40 seconds, he talked about 40 seconds. The car traveled 135 more distance than bus. So how we can do it? So car travel more. So can I say car distance minus bus distance equal to 134? Exactly. I repeat, he said that car distance 134 more. More means difference. Car distance minus bus is equal to 134. So bus is very easy because bus is this rectangle shape. And how to find area of rectangle, not a hard job. This is the length, 40 minus 0 is the length. This is a width, which is V minus 0 width, V. So this rectangle shape, I hope so you're understanding, is a 40 and V. So length into width. I'm writing length into width, and later on I'm writing 40 times 2V. I hope so this part is okay. But car shape, car is this black line, this area of the car. So two shapes we have. One is rectangle shape and one is trapezium shape. So trapezium shape, you must know that some student can draw a perpendicular, rectangle, triangle, and rectangle. So there are many ways, but it's a little complicated. So I think I will go for trapezium. But before we know a trapezium, we must check what is X value and what is the A. These two sides are parallel to each other. And this is called 90 degrees. This is called height. And height is for sure is coming 18 because this shape is, I took a trapezium, and this gap is equals to 24. This gap equal to 10. And I believe you're understanding what I'm saying. So two shapes I have to discuss here, one trapezium and then rectangle. So I can say here half into H A plus B plus length into width. This is for car. I can apply easily. Half H is 18. So 18 I'm writing. And A is 10 and B is 24. So 10 plus 24. So now I'm looking for the rectangle. Okay, rectangle of car is this. And this gap is how much? 40 minus 18. It is coming 22. And this is how much? This equal to 24 minus 0. It means there's a 24. So 24 into 22, a rectangle area. So 24 into 22. So let's start 24 into 22. So now I'll just simplify and get answer. So I store 9 times 2, 34, because this 9 and this 34. So I get it 306. And 24 times 2, 22. is coming. Okay, I can find it directly, even no issue at all. Plus, what was on the third 306? Plus 306. So is coming 834 minus 40V equal to 134. Now, students, I can simplify it. How? So 40 V's goes there and 134 comes this side. So 834 minus 134 equal to 40V. I got here 700, yeah, 700 by 40. So 0 cancel. So 70 divided by 4. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I can say velocity is 17.5 meter per second. So some algebra is there, is algebra, so be careful while attempting. This question, a train, this means this is a totally independent from the first part. A train takes this much time, but he minutes and second. He check your knowledge of conversion of units. So, and meters given distance. But he say kilometers per hour. So how to convert meter to kilometer? Must know it, divided by 1,000. And how to convert minutes, first of all, seconds, 1 minute please, seconds to minutes, and minutes to hours. So divide by 60 and divide by 60. So let's start. So 10 minutes, 30 seconds. So 10 minutes plus 30 by 60. I divided, okay. I got a half, so 10.5 minutes I got it, because seconds convert to minutes. But now I convert into hours. So 10.6 divided by 60. So when I divided 10.5 divided by 60, I'm getting here 7 over 24, 7 over 40, sorry. So time is very clear. Time I converted, okay. Time is converted. Now distance. And what is distance, students? So distance is very clear, is equal to 16240 divided by 1,000. So it is coming 3 jump 1, 2, 3. So 16.24 kilometers. Now we need to find speed, average speed. Speed formula, all of you know it. Basic formula of distance is what? Distance equal to speed into time. But I'm looking speed, so time will go down. So speed is what? So let me write in a different color. So speed is what formula? Distance by time. So distance is 16.24 by 7 over 40. And when I divided 16.24 divided by, so answer is coming 92.8 kilometers per hour. I hope so. You understood the whole story, what I have done it. So let's go for next plan. It's easy. 15 will go first there. Okay. So it means 4x 9 minus 15. And this becomes what? 9 minus 15 becomes 6. So minus 6 is coming. And this 4 multiplying will divide. So first show to examiner this, and then you simplify. You leave it like this, full marks, or you can write it even this also acceptable. So no problem at all. You repeat fraction form or this form. So no issue at all. Vectorization. Vectorization is, you know, square of A and square of B. When you have this condition, so one time in the bracket values add and one time subtract. Same story. The square of what? The square of what? The square of A and the square of 3. Then one time A and 3 add and one time A and 3 subtract. You can change the order, so no issue at all. He said write a single fraction in simplest form. So 4a over 5 as it is, division sign convert to multiply sign, so they will flip. So 10c goes up, 3ad goes down. Now 4 ones, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. and this A will cancel with A, and I think so the idea is okay. So 2 4s are 8, and C come as it is, and 3 into D as it is. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is an interesting question. Some students don't understand it, okay? But before I start, I want to give a basic 2 plus 2 plus 2. I can say it becoming 6. Or can I say 2 into 3? Yes, it is possible. Same answer. Can I say 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2? Yes, 8. Or can I say 2 into 4? Yes, exactly. Same approach. Can I say 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5? Or I can say 5 into 5, because 5 repeating 5 times. So what about this? So can I say 5 to power time to n into 5? Why? Because it's repeating 5 times. Okay, then what? When there's no power, there's one power, make sure. And same basis power will add. So n plus 1. And now write the same basis, same basis. So 5 will cancel automatically. And I can say m plus n plus 1 equal to m. So I took the powers. He said m in terms of m subject. This is called subject. So it means that's it. And just side changes. Like this go this way, this go this way, no sign changes. So m is equals to n plus 1. And I hope so you got the idea. Let's go factorization technique here. He said, what is the technique of factorization? Still some students confused. First of all, multiply first with the last term. I get negative 20x to power 2, including sign, Take all possible factors. If you divide 20 into 1, if you divide 20 by 2, I get 10. So 10 2s are 20. If you divide by 3, no possibility. By 4, I get 5. So 5 into 4. So next, I think no need, because I think we have possibility 3 only. Which pair add or subtract give you 8? So naturally, the first one flops. This works. Before I start these two terms, I will copy. 4x to power 2 and minus 5 copy. Now 2 and 8 and 2 I need it, but naturally I know it very well. I have to subtract. Two options are there with me, plus and minus and minus and plus. Here I get negative, here I get 10. Why? Because bigger sign comes with that. Bigger sign come with that. But I don't need minus 8, so it flops. I need plus 8. Sorry, this is 8. No, I wrote 10 here. So I need plus 8. So it means write x, x, x. And testing. If you multiply these two pairs, do I get this answer? Check. If after multiplying, if you get the same answer, so it means we are doing correct. And it's matching negative into positive, negative. And I think all idea it is clear. So copy it here in any order, 10x before, 2x later, or opposite. From here, what is common? Some students getting issues, but to resolve the issues, I'm writing this. So first of all, x common. So out of 2x's, 1x gone, 1 left, here 10. Now divisible on table of 2, 2 2s are and 2 5s are. So it means 2x common from these two terms. So I take 2x common, and what left in the bracket, these two terms, including plus. So 2x plus 5. And from here, and one interesting part, if this sign and if this sign same, then outside plus comes. But if these signs are different as we have now, I must take negative common. What is the plus point when I take negative common? And 1 also. Why? Because nothing I want to change, nothing common. So when I take negative common, this negative become plus and this negative become plus. And it's matching, totally matching. If they're matching, then we are doing correct. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. So if this and this gone, what left? This and this left. So I'm getting 2x minus 1 equals to 0. So one time this equal to 0, one time this equal to 0, 1 by 1. So this 5 goes there, sign changes. 2 divides, so alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. 1 goes there, sign changes, and 2 divides. So alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. I hope so. The point is very, very clear. Let's talk about next question. Y is directly proportional to cube root of this. So I can write y is directly proportional to x plus 3 cube. So when I remove proportional sign, k automatically come. Not k, you can put any other letter, but k is mostly used. Now I'm going to plug in these values. 2 will go here, 13.5 comes here. So 13.5 equal to k and 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 to the power 3 is 125. And it goes down, it will divide. When divides, what happens? So let's see. So I'm getting what? 13.5 divided by 125. And I get here the value, k value. Let me recheck. 2 plus 3, 5. 5, yes, correct. So when I find it k value, so it is coming what, students? It will divide under it, and I get 27 over 250 k value. Now, we have to plug in back this k value, here. I get this back. Now he said y is 108. So I will plug in 108 here. And I will try to find x. Job number 1. So this will multiply up and this will divide under it. So let's see what answer comes. If I 108 times 250, you can check your correspondence. So I get 1000. And here I get x plus 3 whole. This is a 3 actually, not square. And you know, student, when this cube goes there, it becomes cube root like this. And cube root of 1000 is 10 only. The 10 equal to x plus 3 and 3 subtract. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. I believe you got the whole idea. So a lot of algebra. So do it very carefully. Let's talk about the question, same question, part 2. G is inversely proportional to square of t, square. G inversely proportional to square of d. Inversely means it will go in denominator. And whenever I remove proportional sign, k will come automatically. I give this equation number 1. He says, if d is half, so d half means make it half. So it means half into d. What happened then? The value of g is what happened? Multiply by n. Okay. I think the idea is clear. So when you make it half t, g become what? G become what? N time to g. So use this condition on this one. So when I plug in there, I replace g by ng because he said that. This multiply with that. And distance become half. So I have to plug in like this. I repeat again. This is just for understanding, okay? This is not our answer. Now is equation number 2, or I just simplify first. Ng equal to k, and square of half become 1 over 4. Look, square of 1 is 1, square of 2 is 4, and square of d is d to power 2. And now I can think about it. He's saying find n. How can find n? So at least we have to cancel all other variables. And how it possible? I hope so. This is a little hard, but I think you understanding. I repeat again, if make it d half, so g value multiply with n, g value multiply with n. So that is why I kept g by ng. I kept d by half d. So this both value plug it in 1 and I got this form. And then I simplified. Now how to get rid of all variables? I think I can do it easily if I equation divide 2 by 1. Why reason? This is n my target. I will keep it up and this is down. So let's start. Ng, keep it up and down. This equation kept up. This equation, sorry, this is not Ng. So this I kept up, this I kept down. And same approach right side. This I will keep out and this will keep down. K over 1 over 4 d square. And let me check once again. Yeah, correct. And K over d square. So exactly correct. And now simplification. This GG cancel out. Now how to handle this algebra? Many students don't understand this. So I will help you first of all. What is the rule of that attempting? Here n will come naturally, but what coming here? So I write here A by B, main line C by D. What is the basic criteria? This always slips and this always flips. Slipping means A will come here, B will go down. A here, B down. This is called slipping. And flipping means D will go up, that's it. But C will not change its place. This is criteria I'm going to apply here. So upper slipping means K comes here. Okay. And this 1 by 4 D square goes down. And this, what about this? D square goes up, but K will not change its place. I think now you feel easy. I think that I had one mistake, this D square. And this cancel out. And what left? N is equal to 1 upon 4. It becomes n equal to 4. Look at here. It is in denominator. And when you type, and what left up? 1 left up. And 1 by 4 left down. And you flip it. This is my final answer. And I hope so you got it. Yes, little hard algebra. So let's go for, I can do it by substitution technique even, but I think so this is easy for you. What to do expanding? So two techniques, multiply them or multiply them, you wish. I'm keeping first value as it is and multiply other two. X times 2x become x squared. X times 3 become 3x. Minus 1 into x, it becoming minus 1x or minus x. And minus 3 comes. Don't multiply until you simplify in the bracket. So plus 3, negative 1, plus 2x. Now I'm multiplying with that, I get 2x cube. So this into this, 2 2s are 4 and x into x squared. This into this, plus minus minus 6x. Now this into that, 3x to power 2. 3 into 2, 3 2s are 6x. And last, negative 9. Finally, I'm writing x cube, only one term, no other term. So I'm copying as it is. And their x squared 3 plus 4 is giving 7x to power 2. And 6x cancel and minus 9. And this is my final answer. I hope so. You're getting it clear. Differentiation. So since 2020, this topic is coming regularly in exam papers because since then it's added. What is way of doing? You all of you know it. This 2 will multiply with that 6, and from power 1 less become 2 minus 1. And what is the power of this x? 1. So 1 multiplied with 4, this becoming 4 ones of 4, and from power 1 less becomes 0. And constant derivative is also 0. So 6x and something to power 0 is 1. And this is differentiation. I have done it. What is question number 7 is given 3 sides, and you know it very well, students. Whenever 3 sides given, asking angle, so we can use cosine rule. Because one criteria we have, one pair given, pair given, sine rule. Use sine. What is called pair? Pair means side and opposite angle. Okay, I repeat my words, side and opposite angle. Side and opposite is called pairs. This pair given, no. This pair given, no. This pair given, no. So sine rule gone. So we have one choice on cosine rule. What angle looking for? Looking for middle letter is B. So this angle is my concern. So which angle is concerned? Start from opposite side of it. So this is a P, this is called small p. So I'll start from here. So P to power 2 equal to Q to power 2 plus R to power 2, because PQR minus 2 QR into cos of opposite angle P. So you can write this way, or you memorize formula for angle. Maybe you know that. I am just showing that formula. This whole thing, if you bring here and P square bring there, so what happened? P is Q square plus R square, and this will go there minus P square. And this whole thing come here, 2QR cos P. This 2QR divided, so cos P. So actually I generate the formula. This formula, you have to memorize it. An interesting part, what this angle, this side is there opposite. If P here, P here. If R here, then R here. If Q here, so Q here. I think next, if you know this formula, so no need to show this working. No need to show this working. Directly use this form. So let's start. Cos P and small q is where? In front of q is called small q. So this is a small q, so 39.4 square. And R, where's R in front of this? So 46.5 square. And where's P? 38.2 square. Divided by 2 into QR. Q is this, R is this. So I'm writing 39.4 into 46.5. Now I will type in calculator and cos will go there and become cos inverse like this. So student, let's type in calculator. You can do parallel with me. And in fraction, I get it 39.4 square, 46.5 square, 38.2 square, and 2 times 2, 39.4 into 46. Which is coming 0.615514. And when you take a cos inverse of this, students, so I get angle P is 52.0106. So angle QPR, so 1 dP, I'm looking at this value not required. So we will not add. So 52 degrees our answer final. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, short distance from Q to PR. From Q to PR, like a one person standing here at Q, and PR, you want to find a short distance. So my question, if you are standing somewhere here and there's a wall, so this is not a short distance. Sorry, this is not a short distance, not a short distance. This is called short distance. I'm making 90 degree. So that is why when I'm looking at short distance, we have to make a 90 degree. So let's see how we can make a 90 degree. We have to draw a perpendicular. Maybe it's not look like real perpendicular. Now it's okay. This is 90 degree. And this is a X. This red line is a X, is my target. So I believe you understanding what I'm saying. Short distance. And this triangle, I can use it. And how triangle in front of this angle P, I have already done it. Angle P, I have it now. Okay. And I will use SOHCAHTOA. How use SOHCAHTOA? I make this triangle here. This is 90 degree. This is a 46.5. And this angle I got 52. And this X short distance. This is a Q letter. This is a P letter. So if I use it in front of angle, this is called opposite. In front of 90 is called hypotenuse. So opposite by hypotenuse is always sine theta. Opposite is X. I'm writing X. Hypotenuse is 46.5. And theta is 52. So it will simply multiply there. And as it multiplies there, X equal to 46.5 into sine 52. And when you check in calculator, it is coming short distance, it's coming 36.6 centimeters. I hope so you got the idea. Length of AG, cuboid. Where is AG? I show you. This distance AG. Whenever these kind of things need to come, so what is technique, students? Sorry. So what I will do, I have to make a one line on the floor. Which is floor? Look, I show you. This is called floor. So we are bound to make a one line the floor. I believe you can see easily. And now two triangles we have, 190 degrees here. So ABC triangle. Look, I make a shade triangle, you can understand. This triangle is a ABC, you can see clearly. ABC and 90 degree at B. So I make it here like this. ABC, this and CB is 21. And this is AB is 29. And I believe you're understanding. Second triangle, which I can get it here. I'm going to show you the other one triangle even. GCA. GCA. And this angle is also 90 degrees. This is, see, straight, and this is, so there's a must make this triangle. This is 20. I use 20 here. But AG is my question mark. But it's only possible if I have a second side. Okay, and I use the Pythagoras theorem 2 times. And what is the Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent. In front of 90, that side is always called hypotenuse. So AC square, 21 square plus 29 square. So these value one opposite, one adjacent. And when I type in calculator, student, 21 square plus, even you can type parallel with me, students, I get 1282 in AC square. If we take a root of the whole, I'm getting answer is, but please don't write short, 35.805, minimum 3 to 4 dB. Okay, this value will go where? Here. It means I'm writing in a blue color, 35.805. Again, this formula I'm using here, Pythagoras theorem. So hypotenuse square, opposite square plus adjacent. Hypotenuse is AG. And here 20 square, here 35.805 square. And if I take it, 20 square is 400, you know it. And 35.805 square, it is giving me 1681 and AG to power 2. When you take a root, okay, here I'm getting final answer. So answer is coming 41.01. So 41 centimeter is my final answer. And I hope so got it. Yeah. But this part is connected with the previous diagram, angle between AG and base ABCD. When I say base ABCD, actually it's called floor, okay? AG, which is AG is this, and this pull is called base, okay? So when you talk about base, we talk about blue line, because this line, blue line, is representing the base. So whenever he said base, we'll take a diagonal length. So this angle he is asking for, and this angle means this angle is asking for. And this angle is not a hard job. When you have a two sides, you can, in front of theta is called opposite, in front of 90 hypotenuse, and is called adjacent, opposite by adjacent. So I'm finding opposite by adjacent is tan theta. So the T for tan, O for opposite, A for adjacent. So just quick revision. You got it. Alhamdulillah, tan goes there. Yeah, I will get tan inverse. But opposite is what? 20. Adjacent what? 35.805. And when I type in calculator that the angle is coming 29.18, it means 2 degrees. So I hope so you got it clear. C part. What a question he's asking here. First of all, read, because this question is like a little complicated. So let's see. Let's see. We have in this particular question, lighthouse L. Two ships KM. So this ship and this ship. Two ships are there, and L stand for lighthouse. And bearing of L from K. Very interesting. We have two rules. Rule number one, face towards north. Face north towards north. Rule number two, turn clockwise till target. Turn only clockwise, make sure clock till target. And for your knowledge, if say L from K, so this is apply rules at K, and L is called target. So let's start. He's saying here L from K, apply rules at K. Says both rules I will apply K. And target is what? This L is a target. So so first of all, keep your eye pencil here, or first of all make it take a scale and draw north all. You are bound, otherwise you will get confused. So this kind of north you have to make it. Read it now. L from K. From K means apply rules at A. Face towards north. See, this is your face towards north. I make an arrow and turn clockwise target. And target line is this L. Look, join K with L. And from north, turn clockwise, till the line. So it means this angle from here till here, 155. I make again, other one, bearing of K from M, from K, apply rules K, from M, apply rules M. So it means apply rules at M and target is K. I hope so you're understanding. So apply rules at M. Where is M here? Target is K. Angle is 10 degree only. So face towards north. Look, I make an arrow. North. Turn clockwise. Target is M to K. Join it. This line joining. So what is angle? This small angle inside it. This. And for your knowledge, this is 10 degree. Whenever two lines are parallel, both are towards north. And if this is 10 degree, this also 10. So if this is a 10 degree, so this angle is 10. And full angle on a straight line is how much? 180. So from here till here, 180. From 180, subtract 155. 155. So I got a 25. So this is, and total is 35. I hope so. This is the most important point. I hope so you understood well. And now I'm going for the next plan. bearing of ship of, he's asking bearing and distance of the ship M from L. M from L, from L. Apply rules at L and target is M. So it means apply rules at M, and from this is a target line. So from here till here, and that is only possible. I think this is the first part is easy. How come? Look at here. My question: if these two lines are parallel to each other, a line joined, how much this angle? 106. How come 10 plus 96? So this is 106. Then how much this? 106. So how much this? 106. And how much this angle straight line? 180. Because he said apply rules at L and target is M. So look, target face towards north and target line join it. And from north, this much, this much. How much this? 180. How much this? 106. So 180 plus 106. So 180 plus 106. So my answer is very clear. I hope so you got it. So bearing is very clear. So 180 plus 106. So answer is coming 286. So that's it. Sorry. And let's talk about next part. He asking distance of ML. So means this gap. If I make this diagram, I believe inshallah understand. L, K, M. This is 96. This is 35. This is 112. And this is my target. And you see one pair given. Pair means opposite angle side. So it means I can use sine rule. Okay, and sine rule, how to use it? Because this is my concern side. So side over sine 35. Side over sine 35. And again, side over sine, opposite angle of sine. That's it. Repeat, side keep it up and sine with that angle down. Again, side keep it up and sine with the opposite angle down. And now this will multiply there. So x equal to 112 times to sine 35 and divided by sine 96. And if you type in calculator, answer is coming 64.59. And after rounding, I get it what? 64.6 kilometers. I hope so. The point is very, very clear. And now let's go for question number 8. Number 8, AB is a line with midpoint. I repeat, AB is a line with midpoint M. If I show you here what he talk about, A, B, and midpoint in the middle. A points are mentioned 2, 3. Midpoint mostly he asked us, but this time he's given us. Midpoint is 12, 7. And this gap equal. So we can use midpoint formula. What is the midpoint formula, students? If you recall, x equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Same way, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. But I want to share one thing. Let's say this point is not given. I can label A, comma B. For your knowledge, where is this is called x1, this is called y1, this is called x2, this is called y2, and this is called x1. Some student by mistake write xy here. So be careful. Now, because corner points take x1 by x, okay? So this 2 will go here. This A will go here. And this 12 will go here. 12 multiply here, 12 2s are 24 equals to 2 plus A. 2 subtract, and Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I got 22. Same way, students, for y, okay, and this y is 7, y1 is 3, and y2 is p. 2 sevens are 14, and 3 subtract, I got 11. The midpoint, so the b coordinate becomes 22, comma 11. So I hope so. The point is very, very clear. So this diagram helps you to understand a concept. So let's go for next plan. And next plan, how we can do it, show that equation of perpendicular bisector of AB is this. Like where is what is called perpendicular bisector? Take a scale. If this line, you can see this line, I'm going to make it. This blue line is making 90 degree and passes through midpoint is called perpendicular bisector. Now this line is my target and I have to show this answer. So let's start. So job number 1, whenever we need equation of line, we need two things, a point and a gradient. So do we have a point lies on the blue line? Yes, we have it. Do we have a blue line gradient? No. How we can first find the gradient of AB line. And when I have AB line, then do it negative reciprocal to get blue line gradient. Logic, because whenever the 90 degree given, so always negative reciprocal. So let's start. So gradient of AB line. Formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I already labeled x1 as mentioned here. So what is y2 is this 11, and 3 is y1 because x2 and x1, 22 minus 2. I got 11 by 20, 4 2s are 4 5s. So 2 by 5 is the gradient. Let me check. Yeah, okay. Because 11 minus 3 is 8 and divided by 20. So I think this idea is clear. And blue, this red line is 2 by 5. What is the blue line, students? So, flip it. 5 goes up, 2 goes down, and this plus sign become minus sign. So this is gradient of the perpendicular line. So I'm getting gradient what? Minus 5 over 3 of P for perpendicular. Now I'm going to use this and I'm going to use M to get ready. Y is equals to mx plus c. Y is 7. Some students by mistake use A or B coordinate, never use. We must use M and Y coordinate 7. So 12, 7, I am bound to use 7 here, M value negative 5 over 2, X value 12. And these two ones are 2, 2, 6 are 12. Minus 6, 5, 6, 5 are 30. And it goes there, it becomes 37. But this is not my answer. We have right final answer. And final answer is y is equals to mx plus c. M is this. Okay, I'm replacing. C is this. So I'm replacing. But I need to make it this form. So first of all, this 2 disturbing. So multiply into 2 whole out. Into 3 into 2, I got 2y. Into 2, this 2 to cancel out this one. Into 2, I got 2 7 14, 74. And I bring this 5x on other side, and I can say that finally, x before, yes, y before. 2y plus 5x is equal to 74. This is my final answer. I just write here proof. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This was a little bit hard idea, but anyway, I hope so. You got the point. I suggest as a teacher, please sketch diagram. Okay. Let's talk about the other question. The perpendicular bisector of AB. Perpendicular bisector of AB. Where is perpendicular? This blue line is called bisector line, which I got just now. Passes through N. It means, let's say on blue line, I make any letter, the black color N, this N lies on it. And when lies on it, he given us 2N. So 2N lies on it. He mentioned himself. Okay. And fine. Let me tell you, when any point lies on it, like lies on this line, you can replace X value in the place of X and Y value in the place. You can, it's allowed. So I'm writing 2y equal to, so 2y plus 5x equal to 74. And 2 times y value n, 2n, and x value 2, so 5 times 2. So 2n plus 10 equal to 74. 10 goes there, and from 74, 10 subtract, becomes 64. And 2 divides. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, 32 is the answer for n. Done. So in short form, I got n coordinates, very clear. He's saying AMP form a triangle. AMP. AMN, sorry, AMN. Where's A? Where's M? Where's N? Look, I show you black color, this thing. I hope so you understand it. This triangle formed, and here 100% 90 degree. You see, 90 degree for sure. So when he given the points given, 90 degree. So he said that find out this triangle area. What logic will use to find area of triangle? Half into base into height. This gap is called base, and this gap is called height. And how to find this? So technique is simple. I will apply distance formula on AM, sorry, this and M. So I will get AM gap. And then I apply distance formula of MN, and I'll get this gap. And then I will use half into base into height. So let's start. First of all, AM distance. AM and distance formula, all of you know it. If you don't know, I write y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus x1 whole square. So AM, A and M, A and M. So I think I can apply easily. So y2 is 7 minus 3. And 12 minus 2. So I'm getting in short, this 7 minus 3 is 4, 4 squared 16, and there's a 10, 10 squared 100. So I get 116. 116 root will give us 2 root of 29. So the AM is done. Now I'm finding MN distance. I'm writing here MN distance, but I'm not writing formula this time. So y2 minus 5. Y2 is N, 32. So 32 minus 7 plus 2 minus 12. Okay, when I subtracted, so let's see what answer comes here. So 32 minus 7 giving 25, and 25 to power 2. Here 10 to power 2. Not 10 actually with negative, but negative is the bracket, so it becomes positive. So I'm going 25 to power 2 plus 10 to power 2. And take a root of this, and answer is coming 5 root 29. And now I can say the distance equals to area is equals to what? Half into base into height. Base 2 root 29 on height is 5 root 29. And root 29 become only 29. And this 2 to cancel out. So I get a 5 come from here. And 29, if you Multiply again, get only 29. And 29 into 5, answer is 145. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so. We got an area of triangle area 1.5. So this point is also clear. Question number 9 we have here on diagram. Sketch this one. I tell you one thing, either you have a sine, cos, or tan. You want to sketch it. So best gap to sketch it is 30-degree gap. 30-degree gap, or you take a more smaller, no problem. So how to do it now? Because although we have in our calculator function available, but I'm just telling you this one. So make it half 180. This is 90, and this is a average of these two is 270. Now see, this is a divide by 3, actually 30 and 30. So 30 plus 30 is 60. 90. 90 plus 30, I get 120. Plus 30, 150. So, and 180, then again this 30 again. So 210, then 240, then 300, then 330. So if you type this all values one by one in your this function, like let's start. I will plug in 0 in the place of x, I get 0. I plug in 30 in the place of x, I get a half. Half is where? Here. When I plug in 60, I get something. Sine 60 is coming 0.866, somewhere close here. Here. Sine 90, plug in 1, so top, at top. And then 120 is start coming down. And 150, again, it's coming down, same like a half. Then 180, I get a 0. And then 210, I get a negative, but negative half. At 240, you got negative 8 point something. 270, I get sharp negative 1. Okay, as a teacher, I know these things, but you will type in calculator and you will get it. And don't join directly like that. No, smooth curve. And I believe you're understanding, because sketching part is the sketching. Sorry. So if slightly different, so no issue at all. And this is my final answer. So I hope so you got idea clear, 2 marks gained. How to solve this question? So first of all, bring 4 right hand side. So I get a 5 sine x is equals to minus 4. 5 will divide sine x equals to minus 4 over 5. Now you know cast property, CAST cast. C for cos, A for all, S for sine, and T for tan. And all positive here, it means sine positive here. And sine positive here. First sine always positive in sine positive in first and second quadrant, but negative in third and fourth. But we talk about negative now. So it means we will make a cross, but make a line here and line here. Logic, because negative sign. I will take for a while this x assume as alpha is called principal angle. Sine will go there, become sine inverse, but don't include a negative sign while typing. Otherwise, we get some problem, maybe 53.1 degree. So this 53.1 degree will make a line and x-axis. Some student by mistake make it here wrong. Line and x-axis. Done. What is the rule of measurement? Start from positive x-axis, move anti-clockwise till the blue line. Repeat. Start from positive axis, move until the blue line, number 2. And how to first answer? Look at it, students. What is a full is 180. And what is this 53.1? I need from here till here. So 180 plus 53.1. So I get and bring back x here. 180 plus 53.1. What is second angle? What is the full 360? Circle is 360, full. but this angle I don't need. So 360 minus going back minus. So it means 360 minus 53.1. And final answers, which I am getting here, two answers. First answer is 233.1. Second answer is 306.9. Sorry, this is a 9. 233, 233.1. And oh, yes, correct. Yes, I checked in calculator. I hope so. The point is very clear. Question number 10. Question number 10 is the last question. I think so. Let me check. No, we have one more. Anyway, question number 10. The length of the side of triangles are mentioned. All one decimal place. Correct to one decimal place. Correct. And how to get absolute error in this kind of question? 1 dp means 0.1. 2 dp means 0.01. 3 dp means 0.001. But now we are looking for one decimal place. So 0.1 divided by 2, I get plus and minus 0.05. So absolute error, we got it. He asking for upper bound. How to get upper bound of perimeter? So I will add upper bound of this means plus this. Upper bound this means plus. So I will add all 11.4 plus 0.05. And I hope so you're understanding. So I'm writing it below. So plus upper bound of this is 14.8 plus 0.05. And same approach 15.7 plus 0.0. And final answer, we got it here, 42.05. I hope so clear. So let's talk about this area of the minor. Minor is called this one, and this is called major. How to guide minor? So area of sector. So area formula is theta over 360 degree into pi r squared. Theta is 150. And 15.6 square. So just matter of typing in calculator, and answer for this part is coming 318.6. So 18.6, when we write 3SF, so it becomes 319 centimeters. I hope so you got the idea. Question C part. What is condition given? Angle X here given. Okay, perimeter of the major sector. This is called major. And perimeter means this radius and this radius and arc length. So anyway, it's 3 times the perimeter of the minor sector. So let's start. Major perimeter of major is equals to 3 times 2 perimeter of minor. So let's start. But thing is interesting here. What is the perimeter, students, for the major? Radius, second radius, and arc length. So 2 radius and arc length. So let's find it. So R plus R plus, what is arc length formula? Theta by 360 by 2 pi. But what the question is, angle is this one. What is this angle, students? So from 360, subtract X. So I hope so you're understanding what is going on. And now I'm applying formula. So theta, formula is theta over 360 into 2 pi r. Radius is r, so no change, but theta is for major is this, for minor is x. So major, I'm writing theta by 360 into 2 pi r. So this is done. Right hand side, 3 in a bracket r plus r, and this time theta I'll use x. Two pi r. So I hope so clear. R plus r is 2r, and this I think so. This 2 can cancel this one. I can say 360 minus x over 180 into pi r. And what about right side? R plus r is 2r. Again, these two cancel. I can say that, and these two terms can multiply. X pi r over 180. Now this 3 multiply inside. Lot of algebra. Okay, be careful while attempting. So it becomes 6r plus 3 pi x pi and r over 180. So why 3 multiply up and up, not multiply down? Some students by mistake multiply down even. Now students, can you see r, 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 r? So divide whole equation by r. R will eliminate automatically. It makes our question easy. I hope so. By r gone. Now this 2 will subtract, and I get 360 minus x and pi outside multiply, and here 180, and 2 goes out of 6 to subtract, become 4, and 3x pi over 180. Now what to do, how to handle it? We can't cancel 180 now at this level. We are bound to take LCM. So right side, I take LCM. In case of LCM, this pi x will remain as it is. This one come as it is. Why? Because this matching. But here under 4, nothing. So this will multiply. So 4 times to 180, it is giving 720. Now we are in a situation we can solve a bit easy now. This 180 cancel out, or when you bring it up, then cancel out, or you bring it this up here, then cancel out. Short story. So we can cancel 180 with 180. And what left here? The further 360 minus x times 2 pi and 720 plus 3x pi. So pi multiply inside, I get what here? I get 360 pi minus pi x and 720 plus 3x pi. So this pi x will come here and 720 goes there. So 360 pi minus 720 equals to 3x pi plus x pi. And this becomes what, students? 4x pi. And there I can take because you look at it, this is my target. I think if I divide by 4, what happens, students? So 4 dividing here, I get 90 pi. If I divide 720 by 4, I get 180. And here I got a pi x only. And this pi will divide here. So I get 90, and I think 90 common also. So I got pi with this one and this pi. This pi will come and divide from right side. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, yes, exactly proved. A little lengthy, and I've done extra steps so you can understand easily. Anyway, it's not so easy, and I hope so. This is a modulus. Whenever we take a modulus or magnitude or length of vector, we find like this. Square of 9m plus square of 40m equals to 205 over 2. And you know it is coming 81 m square. Here I got 1600 m square in the root. I actually expanded. Now students, what happening? This 16, if you add them 1600 plus 81, it becomes 1681 m to power 2. Now you have to, because if I take a root of this, what answer is coming? 41. So I repeat my words. And sorry, I did one mistake here. Whenever we have take the modulus, remove, we always have here plus and minus. And this is becoming 41m. But here I have a plus and minus 205 over 2. Now I'm finding one by one. 41m 41m equals to 205 over 2 with a positive sign. And when I divide 205 divided by 2 and divide 41, I get 5 by 2. I get 5 by 2. So it means this is going down, look like this. 41 will come with 2. And when I type in calculator, I get 5 by 2 positive. But when I use negative, what happens? So one positive and one negative. So these two answers we got. It is only possible whenever we remove the modulus sign, we always get plus and minus. I hope so you got a point very clear. How to do this question? He is asking AC, but before start, he said O to A is A, this is C, and there's a parallelogram. In parallelogram, you know, if this is a C vector, this also C vector, full. If this is A vector, so this is also full vector is A. Make sure. And what is asking AC? I'm writing path A to C, starting from A, ending at C. So A to O, O to C. And coming backward, when I opposite, sign changes, minus A. And O to C is C. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, this is clear. The first part done. Second CP, where C here, P is here. So I have to look on this. So what is the best technique? On CP vector, we have three vectors. Look at here, C to P. But first of all, given this 3, I'm writing here 3, and there's a 1. I'm writing here 1. So 3 things in this idea. CP vector, which is here, equal to 3 ratio. PB vector, here, 1 ratio. Look at here, 1. And CB vector, all together is 4. 3 plus 1, 4. So we have a 3 vectors here. Which vector, 2 vectors are used, 1 I will not use. So V for vector and R for ratio or right full. What I'm looking for, CP. I'm looking for CP. 1 minute. CP vector. Its ratio is 3. But CP, BPB also unknown. I can't use it, but I can use CP. Why? Because full vector I know. So I'm writing CP and 4 and cross multiply. So 4 times to CP, 3 times to CP, but CB, you know, all together is A. So 3 and this 4 will divide. I get CP vector. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, this I have done it here. So this working is here. All right. Then I'm looking for OP vector. Where is OP, students? So OP is this. O to C, C to P. A very easy. O to C is C, CP is this. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Easy. Let's go for the last part. He's saying OP and AB extended meeting at Q. OP and AB. Where's OP and where's AB? First of all, I'm erasing this. OP and AB. And AB is a meeting at Q. You can see, student, this is a this and this. Wait a minute. Okay, this one ratio. Can you see when two lines cross these vertical angles? So it means this vertical angle equal to each other. It means in front of this, whatever, in front of this, whatever, they have same ratio, what is 1 and 3. So repeat, this vector and this vector in same ratio, what is the ratio of this and this side? 3:1 ratio. Logic, if you see clearly, there's a small triangle, a big triangle, all lengths in the same ratio. What ratio? Mentioned 3 and 1 or 1 and 3. So if you're looking for BQ vector, because he was asking us position vector of Q. So starting from O, O to Q is my target. So what is the path? O to A to B, and B to Q. O to A to B, and B. And O to A is A, and B to B is AB to B, C. Let me check. This is C. You know very well is C. So only this is left. And I just discussed with you how to get BQ vector. This BQ vector, keep it up. This BQ, okay, and this OC vector, keep it down. And 1, keep it up, 3 down. Repeat. BQ up, OC down, this up, this down, and 1 up, 3 down. Because what is the ratio of these vectors? Same as a ratio of these sides. So OC multiplies there. And what is OC, student? C. So it means 1 over 3C. So BQ is 1 over 3C. So Alhamdulillah. So now take LCM of these two only. If 3 LCM, 3 times to C, multiply always without denominator. So I get a 1C up here. Short way, I can say 3 plus 1, 4 over 3C. And this is my answer of OQ. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, complete paper is over. And I hope so you understood the concept. If you done mistakes, please redo after this watching this recording, and pray for me, and best of luck for your exams. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.